guest on this episode of Straight Talk is Alhaji Tanko Yakasai, a politician, a human rights activist, and a former licensed officer to the National Assembly of late President Shehu Shagari, and the founding member of the Arewa Consultative Forum. You're welcome to Straight Talk, Alhaji Tanko Yakasai.
Thank you very much.
Straight Talk is a program on Solace TV in whereby we examine challenging issues bordering on our lives for us to move on forward.
Mm-hmm.
With your assessment of political situation in Nigeria since 1999 when we returned to democracy, would you really say we've fared better where we are presently?
Well, I will always say that we make an effort under circumstances. But I think in 1999, we make a wrong start or beginning. Wrong beginning because 1999 was a year that this country was transmitting from military rule into civilian rule. The unfortunate situation is that instead of getting a pure politician, civilian to drive the entry into the civilian regime, we started with a retired military officer, General Obasanjo. Right from there, the deviation started. Because not that a military man cannot be a politician. There have been some successful military people who transmuted into politics. But a lot of them who succeeded underwent transformation process, not just overnight from one stage to the other. This is the unfortunate situation that happened to this country. Obasanjo was a committed Nigerian, but he was not a politician. He was a military man. And therefore, you cannot change his mantra from that of a military person into a civilian democratic leader. This is where we got it wrong till today.
So that is why we've not been able to put it right.
Exactly. Because if somebody is going to drive a situation, even if it is a vehicle, you need somebody who is familiar with the terrain to drive you where to go and where not to go. Where somebody is not familiar with the situation, certainly there is a possibility that he will miss the road right from the beginning.
Alhaji Tanko Yakasai, as an elder statesman, a major challenge bedeviling Nigeria presently is the issue of insecurity. We have Boko Haram in the northeast, we have banditry, we have kidnapping in the northwest. The southwest is not better off, neither the south and the southeast with insecurity. How did you think we find ourselves in this quagmire?
Well, it's the same problem. I know some people, particularly those who are with military background, will think that I'm too critical of them. No, I'm not. But I'm just speaking, just expressing my opinion. And also
your experience?
Yes, and also related to my experience in life. You see, military man will be in a position to tackle insecurity in a society. But when you are talking of security, a national security, there are so many segments of the forces that can tackle the security problems of a nation. You have the police, you have the security, you have the Air Force, you have the other people. But you needed somebody who is prepared to consult, hear the opinion of different people, including the security people, and the civilian, and the traditional rulers, and religious leaders, elders, and others, to be able to come up with a composite program that will be able to drive him to the promised land.
So if you look at it from that perspective now, one of the main issues that led to the fall of the President Jonathan administration, while a lot of people were so much against it and they voted it out in 2015, was as a result of the issue of the insecurity. Would you say Buhari administration has fared better?
I don't think you should expect this answer from me. You will be able to answer this question without bothering to ask anybody else.
How?
Because you can take a statistic of the security challenges that this country has underwent through from 2015 to date. During Jonathan, the major headache in Nigeria, security headache in Nigeria, was the issue of Boko Haram.
Okay.
Today, we have now extended that problem to kidnapping and ransom taking, to insurgency in different places in the northwest, Katsina, Sokoto, Zamfara, and you have the issue of, if you remember, the IPOV was also a problem of security. This is apart from little problem that we have all over the country. You see, there is a type of insurgency which the military cannot handle.
How?
Yes, if you are talking of, see what happened in SARS protest, is an insurgency itself. Well, when the military went there, what happened? Somebody, one of them, probably mistakenly, opened fire. The whole situation, when the protest started, it was relatively peaceful. Right from Lagos mainland, to Lagos Island, to Victoria Island, to Ikoyi, from Victoria Island to Lekki. Now, at the entrance of Lekki, that this incident, unfortunate incident, happened. That somebody shot a gun, and the whole situation changed for worse. If you probably will go and take the amount of time that the whole process took from the beginning of the demonstration, protest, to the time when that incident happened at the toll gate of Lekki, you will find that from the beginning to that time, it has been peaceful all over, because it was the police who are handling the situation. The police are trained to handle this type of situation, not the military. It is only when the situation gets out of hand for the police to handle that you need the military to come. Not that the military have no role to play. They have a role to play, but their role should be at the time when the police ability was exhausted.
So, as an elder statesman, would you say the administration has failed in this sphere of?
I think everybody in this country has said that. The only people who do not say that are people who are really benefiting from the administration. But they themselves, in their own heart of hearts, know that the situation, the thing has failed. Because why should it go to Sokoto? Why should it go to Zamfara? Why should it go to Katsina? Why should it go to North Central? Why should it go to Southeast? And so on and so forth.
That is the insurgency.
The insurgency.
So in this situation now, can you fathom out a way out?
You require a collection of different experts to work out a trajectory on how to get out of this mess. It's not a one-man affair.
No, I mean, assuming as you are now,
yes,
if the present administration consult you,
yes,
based on your experience,
yes,
how do we solve
I have just given you,
situation?
I will tell if I am asked to offer advice, I'll tell the president to gather people from different aspects of insurgency. Let them sit down with him or without him, work out a program, a plan of action, and present it to him. Then that will be a composite opinion from different angles of insurgency. And if that will be done, the president will be able to know what to do to address the situation and what not to do.
How? So as a politician, 2023 is close by and is knocking on our door. Vis-a-vis the issue of political zoning and scrabbles, in your own opinion, where do you think that the president should come in 2023, considering our configuration?
I was among the founding fathers of the NPN.
Okay.
Over 40 years, or I would say 50 years, NPN was formed. Right from the beginning, the leadership or the founders of NPN decided on rotation and zoning.
Okay.
Why? Because they look at the nation. They find that the nation is made up of different groups. You have the Igbos, you have the Yorubas, you have the House of Fulanis, you have the minorities there and here. So the idea of adopting zoning and rotation so that each of these different segments will be able to test power in a presidential system of government. That idea was accepted wholeheartedly by the country. But unfortunately, a few years into the system, the military truncated the effort, the initiative. We have Northeast, we have North Central,
Yes.
we have Southeast, we have Northwest half, we have South half. The only two areas that have completed their own are the Southwest and who is the other man?
The Northwest.
Buhari, yes, Northwest. So the vacant areas are Northeast, North Central, Southeast, and also half of South.
Thank you very much, Alhaji Tanko Yakasai, an elder statesman, for taking your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And for being part of this program, Straight Talk. For those watching us, you can join this program to watch the previous edition of the program through our social media handles that are being displayed on the screen. Join us for the next episode. Thank you and God bless.